Hey everyone, welcome to Math Minute Monday. We are going to talk today about adding fractions. Adding fractions. So a fraction is when we have part over whole. We have part of the part of whatever we're looking at over the whole. One great way to think about this is with my favorite food, pizza. Let's take a look at this with pizza. So if I'm making a pizza, I have, and I have it over here, I'm going to have it, I don't want to eat the whole pizza at one time, of course, because that would be really hard to put in my mouth all at the same time. So we divide a pizza up into equal parts, okay? When we talk about fractions, we have the top part, which is called the numerator. And we have the bottom part, which is called the denominator. Kind of sounds like Terminator. When we look at this, the numerator is the part and the denominator is the whole. So if we were looking at this particular pizza, the whole would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if I have part of that I'm eating, whatever my part is that I'm eating is going to be on the top. That's going to be my part, my numerator. Okay, so when we're adding fractions, we always want to make sure, guys, that the denominator is the same. So the key to adding fractions is the denominator always has to be the same. Okay, so if I am talking about eating a pizza and I say that I ate 3/8 of the pizza today, and yesterday I ate 2/8 of the pizza, my denominator is the same, so I can do this problem. Okay, all I do is I move my denominator over, and I'm going to add my numerators together. And I have 3 plus 2. I know that 3 plus 2 equals 5. So if I'm looking at my pizza again, and I have divided into 8 slices. We all know Miss Ford cannot draw very well, so we're not going to judge her drawing. And I'm going to put today in T. I'm going to put yesterday in Y. I ate 5/8 of the pizza. And that means, of course, that I have 1, 2, 3 slices left. Okay, so when I'm doing my math problems with fractions, anytime I'm adding and subtracting, those bottom numbers just, the denominator, it just stays the same throughout. And then whatever the operation is, whatever I'm doing, whether it's addition or subtraction, that's going to happen on the top only. Okay, so the numerator is what's going to change. I'm going to call it with the operation, the op. Okay, so let's take a look at another example of this with the same numerator, sorry, the same denominator. All right, so if I have, let's see, I'm gonna go over 10 this time. If I have 3/10 plus 4/10, remember my denominator is just going to stay the same. So I'm going to have a 10 on the bottom My numerator is what I'm going to do for my operation 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay, this board, what do I do with my numerator? Is fine, but my denominator is not the same. Oh no, my denominator is not the same. Let's try one of those. If I have 1 over 5 plus 2 over 10. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that because the numerators aren't the same. Well, I know I want to make these two the same. They're not equal. We need to make them equal. So I know that 10 is 2 times the is 2 times 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first one and I'm going to make this be a fraction out of 10. So what? I know that 5 times 2 equals 10. I know that 5 times 2 equals 10. So my denominator is going to be 10. But whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So if I do 2 times 5, I have to do 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So whatever I do to the bottom, I also have to do to the top. So I have 2 times 5, which is equal to 10, 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. I can move my problem down into the empty space below. And I just go straight across. I just go straight across, and it's 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay? Another day, guys, we'll work on what to do if you have two different denominators, and it's not quite as simple as multiplying it by 2. If you have to kind of work both of those denominators in order to get them to be the same. But always look and see if you can fit the denominator from one into the other. It tends to be a little easier that way. In the future, guys, we'll look at how to make it with different denominators where you have to do something to both sides of the problem in order to get it to work. So thank you guys for joining me for this short review of denominators. Don't forget, denominator has to be the same, and numerator, the top part, is just where you go ahead and you're going to go ahead and make the change with the operation. That's where you're going to perform either the addition or the subtraction. Multiplication and division are a little bit different, so we'll get into those another day. Thanks so much for joining me, and until next time, have a great day.